a path to inner freedom when our prosperity, self-esteem, and well-being cease to depend excessively on another person. In the vast universe that dwells within us, where particles of light and shadow intertwine in an eternal dance, a question arises that traverses the soul and time. What happens when we stop anchoring our prosperity, self-esteem, and well-being in the reflection of another? It is not a simple detachment, nor a painful renunciation. It is a quantum awakening, a leap toward consciousness where the self discovers itself infinite, autonomous, and at the same time deeply connected to the cosmos. It is the moment when the heart becomes its own home, and inner freedom is revealed as the subtle melody that vibrates in every cell, beyond the echo of external voices. Can true prosperity flourish without the shadow of dependency? When thought is freed from the chains of dependence, the soul begins to expand into a quantum field of infinite possibilities. Prosperity ceases to be a treasure that others must bestow and transforms into an internal source, an inexhaustible spring that flows from self-love and deep acceptance. Like a river that finds its course without the need for maps, self-esteem becomes a beacon that illuminates from within, without waiting for approval or the gaze of others. Where then does true wealth lie? Is it in external accumulation or in the internal fulfillment that defies all material logic? Well-being is not a distant destination or a conditional reward. It is a quantum state where mind, body, and spirit vibrate in harmony, resonating with the frequency of the now. When we stop depending excessively on another person to feel complete, we open a portal to the self-generation of peace and joy. Is it possible that well-being is an act of conscious creation? An alchemy that transforms every thought into light, every emotion into healing energy? Or are we still trapped in the illusion that happiness is a gift that comes from outside? What does it really mean to be free when freedom always seems conditioned by bonds and expectations? How can we cultivate a prosperity that doesn't depend on the reflection in the eyes of others, but rather is born from the inner mirror? Is self-esteem a beacon we can ignite from within? Or will we always need an external spark to keep it alive? What happens when well-being becomes a quantum state, where body and mind synchronize with the vibration of the universe? Can we transcend emotional and social dependence without losing our deep connection with others? Where does interdependence end, and where true autonomy of being begins? I invite you to feel this question in the deep silence that dwells within you. Share this reflection not only as a message, but as a beacon illuminating the path to inner freedom for all those seeking to break the invisible chains of dependence. Because in the search itself, in the courageous act of letting go, lies the spark that ignites the flame of spiritual growth and true prosperity. Are you willing to walk toward that space where prosperity, self-esteem, and well-being spring from your deepest essence? To discover that inner freedom is not a distant destination, but a present moment that is revealed when we stop depending excessively on another. The entire universe vibrates in anticipation of your awakening, in the quantum dance of being.